I'm Regina Imburgia. I live at 5423 Goodwin in Dallas, and that's the 14th District. This is the second time I've come to address this issue of halting the addition of fluoride to the water supply. We actually have 5 concerned citizens here today speaking on this subject, although at different times. I believe as we bring to your attention our concerns, they will become your concerns. And in our quest to get you to get this on the ballot for a vote, you will applaud and encourage us in our endeavors. For you will see there is no good reason to add fluoride to the water, and a plethora of reasons why not. Here today, Josh will point out just 3 of the many health risks. Eve will discuss the dose and consent issue. Linda will address the lack of benefit ingesting fluoride. And John will speak about the costs, starting with the $1 million a year spent just to purchase this toxin, fluoride. Please give us your attention. As I understand the process, the addition of fluoride was decided by a vote of the people in the 1960s. To get it halted, the same is needed. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I also understand an affirmative vote from the council to put this issue on the ballot before the people is possible, and this would save us a lot of time and money. I started a group in May of 2013 called Activists for Truth. We are about exposing truth and encouraging activism. We have taken this on as a mission. Many others have successfully taken this on in other parts of the country and the world. Please go to fluoridealert.org. Dr. Paul Connett has spent over 14 years researching fluoride, and he has compiled the largest fluoride database in the world. While fluoridation may not be the greatest environmental health threat, it is the one that is the easiest to end. You would be heroes if you assist in expediting this process, and when we prevail, Dallas will be an even more desirable place to live while saving money. Let us not forget the precautionary principle. Simply put, this says, if in doubt, leave it out. This is what most European countries have done, and their children's teeth have not suffered, while their public's trust was strengthened. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your next speaker.
Good afternoon. I'm here to speak to ask you all to have the fluoride removed from the water. My name is John Parks. I live at P.O. Box 852632 in Richardson. I wanted to outline some of the health costs associated with fluoride. First of all, you're spending about $1.5 to $2 million here in Dallas to put fluoride in the water. But as any economist can tell you, the costs on paper are not the total cost. There's always hidden costs to every action. I'm going to outline some of them. Some of this is health costs, and then also the criminal justice costs. Fluoride suppresses thyroid functioning by competing with iodine, with your thyroid producing thyroxine, T3, T4, and making it harder to produce. Isn't it interesting that hypothyroidism is so common here in the U.S., considering that 70% of water is fluoridated, whereas in almost all the other countries of the world, fluoride isn't in the water. Symptoms are going to include depression and fatigue, weight gain, muscle and joint pain, increased cholesterol levels, and heart disease. These are costs that whenever you go to, when the poor go to Parkland, when the elderly go to Parkland, when your average person goes down to Parkland, those are costs that are borne by the people of the city of Dallas. It also impairs melatonin production, which affects how a person sleeps. No one is saying fluoride in the water is the total cause of sleep disorders, but a third of the U.S. population doesn't get a good night's sleep. There's fluoride in the water increases incidence of hip fractures in the elderly when an elderly person falls. As you know, so oftentimes their life is shortened, their ability to and their independence is curtailed. That also reduces intelligence as well as causes cognitive deficits, fetal brain development, impairing learning and memory, and in combination with lead in the environment can cause brain damage in the prefrontal cortex of the brain. How much could be saved from special education costs if there was a reduction of these symptoms due to this neurotoxin, fluoride, not being put in the water that people have to drink? There's criminal justice costs. When their lead is in the environment, fluoride facilitates lead being introduced into the body. When lead, of course, goes to the brain, it destroys the prefrontal cortex of the brain, impairing decision-making. Oftentimes people who make bad decisions end up in the criminal justice system. How much could be saved from the criminal justice system, from the prison system, from jail, from the courts? And if people had higher cognitive functioning because they didn't have these neurotoxins in their system. So I wanted to say thank you. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for considering this, and I look forward to $2 million being saved from the Dallas City budget and the fluoride, but also the other costs, the human costs, the medical costs to all of us. Thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you.